Ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool 3, Man United nil. Let me say it again to sink in. Liverpool 3, Man United nil at Old Trafford. Now, coming into this game as a Liverpool fan, I was a bit excited and intrigued as this was probably our first real test and we knocked this out of the park. You can already see what Slot is about in a few weeks compared to Ten Hag in 3 years. Clear play style, which is similar to the legend of a man who was Klopp in regards of pressing and aggressiveness, attacking football, but in the difference is our defense is much more solid and our build-up is much more controlled. I will be honest, I am really impressed with how Slot achieved with how Slot achieved in few weeks and can just salivate on the idea of how he will look, how he will shape the team after he gets more time, and how he can implement his identity further as the time passes. Speaking about the game, I thought the start was a bit shaky. It's normal though, United were playing home, they came out aggressive, but with no substance. And after we settled in, we were in total control. Our defense was stable, Van Dijk and Konate were great, Trent Robbo were great as well, especially Robbo. I was really impressed with his work rate. Trent was unlucky that his goal didn't count due to Mo being offside, but that Gerrard-esque celebration brings back the memories. The fact that we stayed calm after the disallowed goal is credit to the boys. Luis Diaz with 2 goals. Finally, we are seeing Diaz elevate his game. His work rate was till now unquestionable, but his goal output lacked. And credit to Slot and credit to Diaz as well. We are seeing he's adding goals into his game. And if he keeps like this, I think we have our new Mane. Now, I want to also say Gravenberch was outstanding tonight. He was, for me, one of the best, and he needs to be talked about. That performance was simply world class. The tackles he had, which some led to our goals, were so great to watch. I know we fans called for a DM this season, but I will trust in Slot to do his magic, and I believe Edward looked at it and the Liverpool staff looked at it and they are putting all their faith on Ryan, which I will do so as well. Alisson also just showed why he is a world-class goalkeeper, made essential saves, especially I remember that Xerxes header was close to be honest. And lastly, I want to address our Egyptian king, Mo Salah. He simply owns Man United. 15 goals in 16 United games, I believe. He is the second player since Shearer to be involved in plus 10 goal contributions against a single team. 2 beautiful assists and a clinical goal. He was the VIP and he showed how he impacts the game. Now, I want to talk about his contract. I saw his contract situation. I saw his interview with Sky Sports, and I will be honest, I am worried, but at the same time, I'm hopeful. The fact he spoke about that this might be his last year, he's saying it as it is his last year, and maybe his last game at Old Trafford is alarming. However, he also mentioned the club didn't talk to him, so they didn't approach him at all with no contract talk, which is absurd for me. So the way I interpret it, he seems really happy to be in the club. Undoubtedly, he is a legend, and I hope he will finish his career with Liverpool. I still believe he is unappreciated compared to other players, not by Liverpool fans, but speaking worldwide. He is special, but coming back, I truly believe that Liverpool should put a fair contract, and if they do so, Mo would extend in a heartbeat. He loves Liverpool, and that's a fact. Just look at him simply. He is still 32 and has a few years in him. He takes care of himself, and his stats are simply unreal. So FSG, Edwards, sort this out ASAP. I want to touch on Slot and give him credit with two facts. I believe, if I recall correctly, he is the second manager since Bob Paisley, who in 1975 to win his first managerial game as Liverpool manager against United. And the first manager since 1936, I believe, to win his first away game against United. This is simply historic. Now, my expectations for this season, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared and sad. We all know Klopp left and we all know what he embodied. We didn't make a lot of signings at all. The Valencia goalkeeper is for the future. Chiesa, I'm excited about him and I believe he will fit well. You can already see his passion for the club. So I understand that Slot wants to assess the squad this season and Edward wants to see how it will work out. I will give FSG time. However, we need to back Slot. It costs us with Klopp that we didn't win more. And yes, our transfer fees, our players, and manager selection, the new stand at Anfield. So structurally, I think FSG or Liverpool ownership is doing immaculate smart business, but our spending is nowhere near compared to other clubs. We should spend more. The contract situation should be solved ASAP. Put the contract in front of Trent, Salah and Verge and let's concentrate on the season. It will be a long, hard one, but I am looking forward to it. I'm not gonna say we will win the league as we have the annoying Man City in front of us and Arsenal are a great threat. However, I expect us to be seen as underdogs and I like that, to be honest. Let's be the underdogs. Let us be there in contention and we'll see if we can make a special season. Hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know if I will continue with Liverpool games reviews in the future. We will see. But until then, drop a like, subscribe, and comment below whether you would like to see more of this kind of content or no. Bye bye, and you never walk alone.